What's up, people? In this video, we are going to do another one by Gina Harrison. This is on the Life of a Free Spirit comment. Here you go, exclamation point, enjoy, exclamation point. Honestly, every time I click on these links, I'm always like a little bit nervous. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers, oh, fuck, that you want me to take a look at, then let me know in a comment, like good old Gina Harrison here. Freely reacting. I'm gonna watch. Oh God. All right. Is this entire video a reaction video? Oh my God. This is. What am I doing with my life? All right. So we will move my overlay over here.
What is that?
This is what is left over of that plate. I did not like that in any way.
You have to stop identifying as fat. You are not fat. That is not your name. That is not your identity. That's not who you are. You just have fat. Hey everyone. So it is 4 a.m. and we are back with another video. And today's video is on Amberlynn Reid. She has been a huge request, literally. So I flew over to her channel and I nearly choked on my banana. Sweet baby snow peas. She is 28 and she weighs 600 pounds. Obviously the woman has given up and she is eating herself into an early grave. So let's check out the devolution of Amberlynn Reid. So back in 2014, here she is. 2016, obviously going downhill. 2019, very recent. She is a mess. Let's just be honest. The woman is a mess. So I usually have a problem with someone's weak ass quest of self-annihilation. But this isn't about her. This is about who she's taking to the grave with her. I don't feel pity for her. I don't feel sadness because she has choice. The animals that she takes to the grave, the thousands of animals that she is stuffing into her pie hole, don't have a choice. And she doesn't give a f about it. And that makes me angry. Okay, so that is where we're at to start with. So let's back up a bit. Let's back up a bit to 2 years ago. Okay, when I made a video for the Hungry Fat Chick, a lot of you may have remembered that video. I put a lot of work into it. It took me like a week to make it. I wanted to really help this woman. And then we go to her channel, she's doing the same shit, okay? Simple Italian sub recipe, no makeup. Okay, that's good. No makeup, I'm glad about that. But look, she's obviously still huge. She has a huge problem. She has not improved. And she's like, she's just proud of this and she's making money off it. So this is part of the video that I made back then just to remind some of you. And you should go and check it out. I'll put a link in the description.
Why am I always tired? Fatigue. I have no energy as usual. I haven't eaten yet today. It's 2 p.m.
Kenny, of course you're going to feel tired. It's 2 p.m. and you haven't eaten. Anyone is going to feel tired if they haven't eaten by 2 o'clock. And that's going to set you up for a big ass binge later on. And when you do eat, it's going to be high in fat and high in protein, and your body is just going to grind to a halt. You're going to be lethargic. You're going to feel like crap, basically. You need to make this connection, okay? You're not getting enough real food, like you said, fruits and vegetables. You're not getting enough vitamins and minerals and phytonutrients and antioxidants and polyphenols. All of these protective substances are found firstly in fruits. Out of any food on the planet, they're firstly found in fruits.
So definitely go over and watch that video. I put a lot of work into the video and it obviously didn't pay off.
I like her. I like Freelee the banana girl. I don't understand why people hate on this girl. Like, why does she get hate? It's the vegan thing, isn't it? It's like that must be what it's from. Because every video that I've seen of her, I don't want to say she's normal, but she's pretty normal and intelligent. And I don't know. I'm kind of attracted to her. Like, she's not wearing. I don't think she's wearing any makeup. She's not like the typical like hot Instagram girl. Something about her I just think is very attractive. I don't really know what it is. But yeah, in terms of like caring about, and I guess she said, you know what I thought was funny is like, she basically said, she's like, I don't give a fuck about Amberlynn Reid. I just feel bad about all the animals she's eating. That's so funny. I love that shit. Like, what I love is that somebody is confident enough, I guess, to express that opinion without worrying about it being like twisted in some way. Like, oh, Freelee said she hates people and she loves animals more than people. That means if a human being was drowning and an animal was drowning, that she would save the animal. Like, no, that just means she doesn't like Amberlynn Reid because she thinks she's a pathetic human being, which, to be fair, is kind of true. Yeah, this is great. I mean, I won't go watch that video, but like, why? I don't understand here. Like, is she actually wants to help this hungry fat? Like, she actually wants to help this person who's clearly beyond help. Like, clearly this person is not. They're never coming back. Like, ever. Like, were they even here in the first place? I don't think so. Like, why? I don't know. I don't. And this again, I mentioned this before, but I feel absolutely no desire to help anybody. That's not true. That's extreme. I don't go out of my way to help people unless they ask me, I guess is a better way of saying it. Because I answer questions. Anytime somebody asks me a question, I answer it. Anytime somebody sends me an email, well, most of the time, I reply. Sometimes people message me on Facebook. I always, Instagram, whatever. I always reply. Like, I'm happy to answer the questions. Fucking 5 seconds of my life. But in terms of like going out of my way to like help somebody who did not explicitly ask for my help, why would I? Not worth my time. They don't want help anyway in the first place. Like, I'm gonna waste my like precious seconds of my life to do that. It's not worth it. Anyway, let's watch more.
Too soft. That is the truth. I was too soft. So I've helped a bunch of people overcome their obesity, get fit and healthy through the Road to 4 diet, and also through my book, Go Fruit Yourself. So let's quickly look at this video with some testimonials.
So one of the questions I get a lot is the transformational stories, photos on this lifestyle, a high fruit lifestyle, and I have some excellent ones to show you. So we have 5 testimonials coming up from people who have lost from 80 pounds to over 200 pounds, eating unlimited fruit.
Most importantly, kept the weight off for years and years. We've got Jared here, and he did, on Road to 4, he lost 240 pounds. 240 pounds. This is him before. This is him before. So obviously, Amber can do this as well. Here is his results afterwards. He's chatting in this video here. You can see he is lean. Okay, he has lost the weight and he's done great. Check out Rosie's transformation here. Obviously, like, this is great because it's very objective. You got her wearing the same clothing in all of her pictures, and look at her here, thriving on a high fruit lifestyle. It works, and you can keep the weight off for life. This is her in 2012. So I've helped people overcome their obesity. So I have experience. All right, there's no excuse for Amberlynn Reid. She can step up as well. This is a book that will work. This is a lifestyle that will work if you have issues with your weight, but long term. Okay, this isn't a fad diet like some of these girls treat it on YouTube. No. This is not a fad diet. This is a lifestyle for life. And yes, you can eat a whole bunch of things. Like, you can eat fries, you can eat pasta, you can eat sushi, rice, pizza, all of those things, and it is in this book. So the link is in the description below. Definitely check it out. If you want to change your life, actually take control of your life. All right. Boom. Okay, so let's go back to Amberlynn Reid's channel and get started on this.
She's so passionate. Oh my God. What a I don't know, what a little firecracker. And this video is also at 2 times speed, so whatever. Selling a book. Okay. A high fruit diet. High fruit diet. Let's think. How would it be possible to do a high fruit diet? I'm assuming that this is like, high fruit means like lots of bananas, because they seem to be like, I don't know, just from what I've seen, like one of the most complete fruits, right? Like, monkeys eat only bananas and they're pretty active. Now they eat other stuff too, but like some of them only eat bananas. I mean, I guess it's possible. It's so like where this stuff breaks down is like, is it possible for athletes is really what I think to be a better test. Yes. I mean, I know I watched that durian rider video where he said he ate like fucking 50 bananas a day and like biked insanely long fucking bicycle trip or whatever. So yeah, I think you will take a performance hit if you're not eating meat, but is it possible to do it on a high fruit diet? Yes, I think maybe. I don't know. And it's vegan, maybe legumes and oats, and fucking grains and all that shit. I guess it's possible. Not my first choice, like I said, but I kind of want to try it just so I can, like, I don't know, like, get Freelee's attention or something. All right.
She made a video just like 2 hours ago, treated differently because of my weight. Of course you were treated differently. People are just like, what the f is she doing? What is she doing? They're in shock. This is not how the human body is meant to look. Let's just be honest, okay? You have to get honest with yourself before you can pull yourself out of this hole. When you're in a hole like she is, you gotta be brutally honest, and look, she's not. Let's just be honest. She's not being honest. She is not being real with herself going on vacation. She is huge. She is 600 pounds. She is not being real. You know, you've got to be real about the situation you're in. And she's not fat. You have to stop identifying as fat. These people are not fat. They have fat. It is a temporary state. Don't identify as fat. It's not your identity. This is something you have which you can lose. Okay, I've proven that you can lose it. You've seen those people who have the results. You can lose it. You are not fat. That is not your name. That is not your identity. That's not who you are. You just have fat. Okay, you need to get fit and healthy, and you will just drop it off. Okay, so let's get on to one of her videos of what I eat in a day.
Wow, that's brilliant. I never thought about it like that before, which is strange. You are not fat, you have fat. That's fucking, wow, what a shift there. Interesting. When you say it like that, does it not seem to you to be a much easier problem to solve? Which I guess now that I think about it, you know, if we flesh that out a little bit more, you are not quote unquote fat, you have excess fat as a result of blah blah blah, right? That's a literal description of your problem, if you want to consider it a problem, which I think it is a problem. And when you describe things literally, that's it's easier to solve. You know, the solution is clear, basically. I never thought about it like that, but that's really good. Yeah. Anyway.
day videos. Here's one, what a 500-pound girl eats in a day. She's actually 600 pounds now, but let's check it out.
So I get a lot of requests saying, Amberlynn, can you film your binge eating when you have a binge eat? Amberlynn,
What is wrong with people? What's sick? Why do you want to see her binging? Why do you want to see a 500-pound woman stuffing in a whole lot of animal cruelty and just junk food? Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with humans? Seriously. I mean, like, obviously not everyone wants to see that, but that is just the first thing I noticed. That's just sick. Hang on, I want to go to the food here. What the heck? What is this?
Alright, so I got myself some hot Cheetos. I got the last night, or ate some last night, but
Hang on, is this breakfast?
I'm about to eat this bowl of hot Cheetos.
What?
What? I should not be eating this the first thing I wake up.
Oh my goodness, this is like terrible. I mean, I should have expected this, of course. But like, hot Cheetos. I mean, I've never tasted hot Cheetos in my life. What is this shit? It's like, you know, I was actually thinking it was mulberries, you know, berries, like from the, you know, just like quickly just seeing it. But this is hot Cheetos, some disgusting junk food for breakfast in some plastic bowl. Like, look, this is a pure example of someone who has just given up. They're just like, they don't respect their body, obviously, and they're just like, I don't care anymore. I don't care what I put in there. So, and she probably has never cared.
But yeah, because it's what I want.
It's what I want. Okay, this is all what people think about. They don't think about the impact of their choices on their body. They don't think about the impact of their choices on the animals or the planet or on other people watching. It's just me, this selfish attitude which they need to step up and get rid of. Okay, Amber? I know you're watching this. You need to step up and get your shit together. Like, what are you doing? Girl. Alright, so
We're going to go out to eat.
we're going to go out to eat.
We've never been to this restaurant before. She's been begging to go to it for a little while now.
Is that her son? Or her boyfriend or something? So she's been begging to go to some restaurant. She's 500 pounds and he's like, yeah, let's take her. Like, she wants to go. Like, what is going on in someone's head when they're like, a 500-pound woman asked me to take me to a restaurant because she wants to have a binge and I'm happy about it. That's sick. Okay, let's go to food.
My first plate, I got some rice, some broccoli, chicken. This is like a peanut chicken, crab rangoon, and some shrimp, and some sushi.
Okay, so yeah, that was a disgusting first plate for sure. Like, I know a lot of you probably, I mean, some of you probably eat like this, but it's like, remember, there's animals involved here. It's disgusting to eat animals. It's 2019. Why are you still eating innocent animals? Seriously.
And some shrimp.
No.
Fucking Freelee the banana girl, fucking voice of reason over here. What's going on? What's happening in the world that this, like, I don't know. Maybe I just had like a preconceived notion of what type of person she actually was. But you know, and again, as far as being a vegan, I don't want to take the hit to my performance or be inconvenienced. You know, I love animals and all that. Like, I feel guilty kind of when I listen to her talking about how they suffer. I probably won't change. Yeah, probably won't change. You know, just probably won't change anytime soon. Sorry, Freelee. But she's not wrong. She's right. You know, and I mean, you have to admire like the passion and the conviction that she speaks with, right? And another thing, like what I've noticed, I mentioned this in a few videos at this point, but this is a girl who is vegan for ethical reasons. Okay, this is not a fucking YouTube Barbie doll wannabe, like Instagram, like let me take pictures of my fucking salad vegan because she's scared to eat meat. Vegan, like a vegan to be skinny. She does happen to be skinny. Maybe she went vegan to be skinny, maybe, but at least she fucking talks about animals. None of these other girls talk about it, and she's coherent, she's intelligent, she's fucking, it's what, like the third time she's mentioned the animals. I think she was always skinny, just naturally, because I remember she talks about like growing up, like when she was like 13, she like didn't have boobs or something, whatever. Yeah, but like, come on, Amberlynn Reid, like the girl's obviously given up. Like, this is why I don't, you know, like I said earlier, like I would never try and help somebody like this. Like why? This person clearly doesn't want help. Is not looking for help. Is not interested in help. Like, is not interested even in constructive criticism or feedback or advice or suggestions or anything. They're like basically already gone. And you know, this is an extreme example, but I think everybody's like this to some degree in some area of their life, right? Where they've just like, they meant to do something about it maybe in the beginning, and then the problem progressed and progressed and progressed until eventually they get to the point where they don't think about it, they don't want to talk about it or listen to it anymore. And then you just, I don't want to say have to give up on that person, but give up, sometimes you do. And this, like, of course, this is a good video, like this will get a lot of views and this is an easy target, but you know, like I kind of wonder, like, is this an opportunity for her to like promote her book and be like, look at this really fat person eating all this shitty food, by the way, in my book, you know? Whatever.
Sushi. So this is my leftover food in this plate, and my leftover food in this plate. I just didn't care for sushi very much.
Hang on, this is her leftover? This is her leftover? She just takes it and just like, I didn't care for it, so I just left it there? Like, this is such a waste of animal's life. I mean, obviously, the animal shouldn't be on the plate to start with, but just going like, blasé, like, I don't care, you know, here, like, I don't even care if I'm wasting food while people are starving, while animals are being slaughtered for this actual food. That really makes me angry as well. This is incredibly wasteful.
I go up and get more. So my next plate is fries. I got a little bit of scrap stuff and more white rice. It's like my favorite thing ever.
Hang on. So she just said I got more white rice because that is my favorite thing ever. Amber, what are you doing? You're obviously not eating a lot of white rice. I eat a lot of white rice. I'm going to insert a video actually from last night where I made these burrito-sized sushi rolls, like huge, just a huge ones, like massive, massive. And my partner and I, we just ate them all down. I love white rice. I eat a lot of white rice. If you started doing that, you're going to start looking more like an Asian, a traditional Asian who eats a lot of white rice, lean and fit and healthy. Obviously, she's not eating a lot of white rice. You know, most of what she's eating is animal products and other sorts of junk food. White rice is not a junk food, it's a carbohydrate, and you can eat as much as you care for, as I do myself.
Ever with some Mongolian beef, I don't really know if I'm gonna eat the beef. I guess we'll see. I mainly got it for the vegetables.
Hang on, what does she mean? I don't know if I'm going to eat the beef. I just got it for the vegetables. Is she going to waste even more now? Like, what?
So this is what is left over of that plate. I did not like that in any way. It was just not good.
Like, if you don't think you're going to like something, then just take a little tiny bit, not a whole like fucking like quarter of a plate. Like, this is so wasteful. This was an animal. You need to get it through your head. This was a living being that had a family, that had feelings, that had a life. Don't be so disconnected from what you are consuming and what you're just leaving on your plate. Like, it's like, it blows my mind how wasteful this is.
I don't really like meat, Chinese meat. I mainly just get it like the vegetables, anything like that, and like the flavoring, my rice, it was bad. So I put soy sauce.
Just get sauce. Just get sauce. Don't get the animal. You know, like, exactly. See, she doesn't even like Chinese beef. Exactly, so don't get it. Just get sauce and just get rice and get some vegetables. It's not rocket science. It is so easy, guys.
And my rice instead. So now I got some butter pecan ice cream.
So this is some solidified bovine secretion. Yummy.
Like one of my favorite ice creams. So I'm like super excited.
Was that like Trisha Peterson or Shane Dawson? Like super excited. I think she's been watching them. Is that her brother?
She's eating French fries.
Oh, okay. I honestly did think that was a guy. So I apologize. It's actually a female.
I thought it was gonna be ketchup. Why did it be ketchup in the red ketchup bottle? I was just what the heck? Smell it. What is it? I have no idea. Alright, but I don't like this, so that's all I eat of it. It's like
I don't like this. This is all I ate of it. You ate a whole bunch of it, and now you're just wasting the mother cow's milk. And educate yourself on what happens to the mother cow. She gets a calf stolen away from her, so you can eat this crap when all along you can just have soy ice cream. Just have soy ice cream. It is so easy. It's low in fat. Eat as much as you want. Seriously, compared to this is what Emma needs to do. You need to just go and hit the soy ice cream because it is low fat. All right, that is most important for her because she's just loading up on the hormones, the animal fat, saturated animal fat, and it is just making her fat. You know, if they did a study, okay, if they did a study on her fat, they did a biopsy and took a biopsy from her fat stores, they will find the fat that she is eating. So they will find chicken fat, they will find the pig fat, they will find cow fat, they will find all these fats that are actually belonging to animals, but they store on your body unchanged. So
I wonder, is that really true? Because if so, that's kind of cool, right? Like you can like Frankenstein yourself into being like you can eat like tiger fat. You'll have like tiger fat in your body. Is that? I'm not sure about that. I think that might be bro science right there. Maybe, I don't know. All these vegans are like apparently fucking expert scientists. I don't know. I like her. Like I like everything about this, you know, except the vegan thing, which is like the main part of it. But being vegan for ethical reasons, like I have respect for people who do that. Like I'm, you know, how can you not really? Somebody's willing to sacrifice what I think to be, they're willing to like take some sort of hit to their health because they don't want to support an industry that is known for animal cruelty. I don't want to do that, but I have respect for people that do. I think it's honorable. Does that mean I have respect for all vegans regardless of why they actually choose to be vegan? No, absolutely not. Because some people do it for the wrong reasons. They don't fucking care about animals. They do it for selfish reasons. I guess you could say at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because at least they're vegan and they like are not contributing to it with their wallet. But you know, I don't know. I feel like it's impure motivation, although I guess overall it might attract more people. I don't know, maybe that's an unfair judgment. But yeah, like so I'm wondering if this video is just like a foil for her to be able to like you pick an easy target who's everything that you're not, essentially, like fat, meat eater, just like easiest target on YouTube basically, right? Like if you're gonna do a video about like a really fat person who's just like, I don't want to say like, you know, Amberlynn, it's like who's an easier target than Amberlynn Reid? Seriously, to like push your cookbook or something. I don't know, whatever.
So you become part pig, you become part chicken, you become part cow, and that is disgusting for a human to be like that because humans are meant to be humans. We're not meant to have the fat of an animal hanging around us as we walk along.
section. Or like this one. Where's the blue one?
Oh.
Okay, so what you got? So what I got is chocolate hazelnuts in here, cake batter, graham cracker crumbs, Heath, and some brownie bites.
Seriously, like just go for like soy ice cream, man. You just get it into you. Soy ice cream. So she's going for the carbs. Everybody likes ice cream because of the sugar content, because we are frugivores by design. We're meant to have a lot of fruit sugar in our diet. That is just how it goes. And if we don't have the fruit, we will look to other foods like ice cream, like refined sugars, to get in those sugars, because that's how our bodies and our brains work. Every cell in our human body and our brain, the trillions of cells, runs on glucose that is derived from the fruit or from the refined sugars. So, you know, just learn about how the body works. So she's had a lot of ice cream and she's had Chinese food.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, like, what the heck is that? Oh, yeah. Is it like meaty cheese? Like, you know, she needs carbohydrates, but she's just going for fat. She's going for animal protein and animal fat. Oh.
So if you guys were curious what those were,
Yes.
when we were at Destiny's grandma's house, she had these like small little cheeseburgers, and I'm talking teeny tiny little things.
They were not teeny tiny little things, but anyway.
And I ended up having the two on a plate, and I ended up having two more. I didn't have any bread with it or anything. They're very, very tiny.
Okay, so they weren't very, very tiny, so we can just like cut that out. But the whole fact is, I want you to focus on the fact that she said, I didn't have any bread with it, didn't have any buns. So she's in this mindset of, we've got to cut the carbs, we've got to cut the bread. No, the bread is not giving you fat, okay? The bread is not contributing to your fat stores. It is not the problem. The animal fat and protein with the dairy, with the animals, is what is causing the problem. So don't even bother trying to avoid the bread. Like, don't even waste your time, seriously. And, I don't know, yeah, she eats some noodles as well. Let's have another look at this other one, because I saw that she was having mukbang veggie burgers, and I was like, the girl's having veggie burgers, this is great. And I actually watched part of this one, and she has no cheese.
So this whole idea that like meat will make you fat, gonna go with a no. Gonna go with no on that. Yeah, no, it won't. Now, if you have low quality hamburger meat with a slice of American cheese melted on it, smothered in ketchup, and you wash it down with a Coke after you had a fucking bowl of frozen yogurt, you know, that might make you fat. But eating lean cuts of meat, like somebody who only eats lean cuts of meat is not going to be a fat person. They're not going to look like fucking, you know, the Cloud. So like, again, you know, I don't want to say vegan agenda, but like, what the problem with all this stuff is, like, once you have a cookbook or once you have a fucking book or once you have a program that you're selling, it's like you lose a little bit of credibility automatically, because it's like, okay, well, are you really just telling me this to tell me, or are you saying this because it just happens to be mentioned in your book and you're trying to sell your book? You know, like, all this stuff is basically like from your book or whatever, you know. And at the end of the day, everyone's got to make their money. Everyone's got to, like, you know, you kind of have to sell something. Like, she's like a business at this point. She's a brand, Freelee the Banana Girl. So like, why not have a fucking cookbook? People buy that shit, or a diet book or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you know, meat will make you fat. I don't know. I'm gonna say no.
On it, which is great, no solidified bovine secretion, and let's see how she likes the burger.
A white bean. I don't know which is which, but that's okay. Let's try it anyway. That's so good.
She loves it. Okay, she loves it. Like, what is her problem with just going for vegan foods? Just seriously, if she changed from eating all the animal products that she is and just went to vegan burgers, vegan pasta, all vegan, you know, junky foods, if she did that, she would lose a ton of weight, and then she could progress to even healthier and healthier. So, Amber, that's what I suggest. And I noticed here in the start, she said something about the buns.
I usually eat my veggie burgers without buns.
Okay, so she's got this whole, like, carb restriction mentality, and that is what is keeping her huge. Okay, Amber, that's why you are still huge, because you have this mentality, I've got to avoid the carbohydrates. And she's probably scared of fruit as well. So do not be scared of the carbohydrates. It is not a problem. So here we go. This is a breakfast.
So this is my first meal, which is breakfast.
Okay, I'm glad to see that there's some token mandarins, but girl, you gotta get a whole lot more in than that. And
Oh, I thought those were eggs. Okay, so like, carbs are good. Fear of carbs. Like, what? So I mean, I don't know. I don't like this whole idea. Oh, carbs are good. Freelee said carbs are good. Like, you know, like, what's the problem with eating a fucking bun? Is that it's processed, right? It's like just like no nutritional content in there, and it's not filling also. So like, you're getting a lot of calories, empty calories essentially. They're gonna spike your insulin for no reason really, which is probably why she's gotten so big, because she's eating all this food that has no nutritional value. Fucking flaming Cheetos for breakfast. Like, this also doesn't show the whole picture, because nobody's gonna get to be 500 pounds from eating what she ate there, right? Like, I could eat that in a day and maintain my current weight, right? And even if I didn't work out, well, maybe I'd gain like 20 pounds or something, but like, nobody's gonna get to be 500 pounds from eating that. Yeah, in terms of like eating fruit, like, fruit is good. Like, eat fucking fruit, people. Like, it's not bad to eat fruit, you know? What you really need to stay away from is the processed shit, which she hasn't mentioned, but I don't know.
she's got some eggs, she's got some like hens, Menzies there, and some bread.
These is 40 calories, so 80. One egg is 60, so it's 120.
I mean, like, she doesn't eat like this, obviously. You know, this is just like trying to be healthy, and she probably starves herself throughout the day because she's trying to undereat and get skinnier, you know, lose weight that way. You know, if you're like 600 pounds, like her, you're gonna have a bunch of calories, but from the right source. It's like if you take 3,500 calories worth of McDonald's and animal products versus 3,500 calories of fruits and vegetables. How do you think Amber's gonna look and feel? How do you think? Of course, she's going to feel amazing and look completely different. So you can't compare these calories and say, oh, they're exactly the same, because it works differently in the body. So that breakfast is just not how she usually eats, for sure. So let's go on to here. This is a lunch.
A towel under here. Tonight I might be cooking some chicken tenderloins. This has become one of my staples. So.
Yeah, one of your staples. So is it working for you? No. Eating chicken is incredible. Eating dead bird, that's what it is. Eating dead bird is incredibly unhealthy and fattening. There is so much science on it. I'm not sure why these people are just so behind on education about themselves, about how they should eat.
I'm going to season it with seasonal salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. These are the things that I use every little nifty bag of frozen chicken. Chicken that's raw creeps me out. I'm just going to be honest. So I'm putting...
I mean, like, yeah, like all dead animal flesh creeps me out. It's like, ugh.
Chicken down. And when I am done doing that, I don't even season it yet because I have to go wash my hands. I get so creeped out. I'm sure...
Yeah, you should be creeped out by it because it is incredibly dangerous. And then you're putting it in your body. Think about it. You know, like, do you think a carnivore is going to be like, oh, you know, I've got to wash my hands after handling, you know, the animal that I just killed? Can you imagine that? No, because they are equipped to handle eating animals. That's what they're meant to do. But frugivores aren't. That's why we're like, holy crap, you know, this is dangerous. It is dangerous for our system. We've got to wash our hands. That is not the behavior of an omnivore or a carnivore. Just get that straight. Okay, so she...
I mean, you know, carnivores also don't eat fucking frozen chicken out of a bag, you know, so like there's that fact as well. As far as like lots of science proving that meat makes you fat and is bad for you, like the problem with all of these studies is they don't study people who eat only meat, right? Or they kind of like, when they reference meat, they talk about things like fast food consumption, right? Or like they'll take a slice of a population and test a small segment of that population that might not have a lot of money, and their quote unquote meat comes from fast food, right? But they don't mention that. They just say, oh, these people eat a lot of meat and also they fucking are, you know, are unhealthy, right? So that's like where a lot of this stuff comes from. As far as like frozen in a bag chicken tenderloins, not my first choice, but nobody's gonna get fucking 600 pounds from eating this, right? You could eat as many as you want, you're not gonna get fucking 600 pounds. The more I watch, the more I'm like seeing this is like really just like sell her book, which is fair. Like I said, we all gotta make money, but you know, I don't know, a little bit of a disservice to people who are actually, you know, trying to learn, which I guess maybe that's the problem that people have with her. It's like, it's basically like the vegan debate problem. So like all these people, like they cherry pick all these results from studies and draw the conclusion that being vegan is not only more ethical, it's also healthier in every single way, and you're wrong because here's some studies. So, you know, it's kind of the issue.
She goes on and she's just having like, this day is definitely just an under-eating day that she wouldn't usually do. Okay, so I'm going to round up this video. Amberlynn Reid, get your together. Okay, stop being a victim. Stop thinking you are a victim or you. No, you have a choice. The animals that you eat, they don't have a choice. Okay, you have a choice to get healthy. You saw the results that the people were getting on that video that I showed. You saw that. Go and watch that video and get inspiration from them. You know that you can do this, but you're making money. You're making money being this way, aren't you? So people are supporting and enabling her, you know, her bad behavior, basically, her sickness. You know, people like to watch a freak show, and it really disturbs me that humans are like that, but they are. But you are not helping her by just watching her and giving her money. So, what can I say? Stop exploiting innocent animals. Get your shit together. Get on a raw till 4 lifestyle or high carb vegan lifestyle or even a junk food vegan lifestyle. Just get on vegan as fast as you can and get out the animal hormones, the animal protein, the animal fat, and you are going to start losing weight rapidly. Okay, start valuing yourself and valuing the planet and valuing animals because it's so far disgusting. And don't identify as fat. You are not fat. You have fat. That's not your identity. That's not your name. That's not your disease or condition or whatever. It is just something you have temporarily and you can lose it.
All right. I don't agree with her. I still like her though. Yeah, a little bit of like argument twisting there, but again, like I said, people like Amberlynn Reid, like what's the famous like meme, ome wamo shinderu, right? It's like it's from fuck, I forget what anime that's called, but like it's this anime, Fist of the North Star, is that what it's called? It's old, super old, very like old anime where like this guy, I've only seen like 10 episodes, so like anime fans out there who somehow found my channel, like, you know, don't abuse me for this, but basically this guy has like this special power, or it's studied somewhere, where he can like, he knows like all the meridians or pressure points on the body, and basically like he's like a martial artist kind of, but he just like, he'll just like, you know, like touch your face like a little bit, or like touch you like really like right here. It doesn't like punch a kick, just like a little bit of a touch, you know what I mean? When he fights the bad guys or whatever, and they're like, you know, he's like fighting someone, he like touches them a little bit, and he's like, that didn't do anything to me, you're so weak. And he would be like, in Japanese, right? It's like ome wa mo shinderu. It's like it's a meme, right? And it means you're already dead, right? Is the point of this fucking stupid ass, like, it has nothing to do with this story. And that's kind of like she's already dead, you know. She's gone. She's not coming back. Like, if she was even here in the first place, never going to change. So, like, it is what it is. You can't expect people to change. And I know that she's not actually. I know this is all, she's using her as like she's like, Freelee is using Amber as a prop to promote her own book and her own healthy lifestyle. And yeah, maybe she cares about animals, blah, blah, blah. But, like, let's call this what it is. This is like, I'm going to point out this really fat person who happens to eat meat and blame meat for her being really fat so that people will buy my book after they watch this. Okay. Right. Like, you know. And if you're dumb enough to, like, believe that, go ahead, buy her book. Fuck it, why not? Support Freelee. At least she's intelligent. Fuck, man. Okay, so thank you. Who was this? Gina Harrison. Thank you for telling me to watch that. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers that you want me to watch and talk about, let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.